Construction Management at Middle Tennessee State, and this summer we're conducting research. So one of the great things about our program is that we offer students to work on real-world research that different agencies support. So this project this summer is sponsored by the Tennessee Department of Transportation. So they're interested in making our roads last a whole lot longer than they do. I'm sure many of you are used to having to pull over in one lane because there's orange cones blocking one side of the road. Well, what they're doing typically is taking off a little bit of the surface and then putting down new asphalt so that you can ride on a nice smooth new road. The problem is that doesn't last very long. So you know that traffic is increasing because our population in Tennessee is increasing dramatically. So that little bit of overlay, what we call an overlay, isn't really lasting as long as you'd like it to over a period of time. So TDOT has come up with a new way to repair a road called full depth reclamation. So Eric, who's working with me this summer, Eric?
I'm Eric Rickman. I'm a freshman here at MTSU.
We've hired Eric and Luke, who's going to be here throughout the summer to help us work on this project to help TDOT figure out what's a better way to build a road. So this is the technique. We've actually gone out to a road. This road is from West Tennessee in Weakley County, and we've sampled the old road, and we've taken a full, several buckets of material, brought them back to our lab, so you can see this is basically just crushed up asphalt with a little bit of dirt and rock in it. So this is about 13 inches of the pavement. So I mentioned a minute ago, just 2 inches normally is taken off. This time, we're not taking out 13 inches, we're actually just crushing up 13 inches and adding powdered cement to it. And so cement we know is really strong powder. Cement makes concrete. We know concrete's strong. So TDOT thought, well, what if we added cement to asphalt to make it stronger? And turns out it works really well. It turns into a pavement that can last triple the life of normal pavement. Normal pavement will last 7 years. This will last over 20. So we're repairing a road by adding cement to asphalt. And what we're doing here is figuring out, well, how much cement? We don't know. Until we get into the road, we don't know which percent of cement is going to work. So Eric is helping me add cement in percentages. Today we're going to try 4%, 6%, and 8% cement. And then we'll come back and we'll figure out how strong that is after we let the specimen sit for 7 or so days. So I'm going to let Eric show you the first step in what's called a proctor test. So you can see there the mold next to Eric. That mold can test rock, asphalt, concrete, dirt. It's a great mold to know. And then there's a really large hammer that goes with it. So Eric's going to put in 1 layer. We do this in 5 layers. And we literally are going to drop a heavy weight onto the layer to simulate how a paving machine puts so much weight on a pavement to get it compact and strong. So he's going to do, this is a pretty loud part, but it gives you an idea. Just do about 10 drops for everybody. So he's dropping a 12-pound weight onto the pavement, and that simulates the weight that's dropped on from a paving machine. And so we're going to do that 5 different layers, and then once we get it to the top, we're actually going to take a weight, and that weight gives us density. So in science class or in math class, sometimes you learn about density. Density is weight over volume. That's a really important number to know in construction. We use it a lot. And then the other thing we're going to do is take a sample of our finished product, and I'm going to dry this in an oven. And what that tells us is how much moisture is in that pavement. It's really important for contractors to know how much water to add to the process. You can't mix this dry. If you mix this dry, it will never set up and gain strength. So it's really important to know how much water is needed to get us the maximum density and strength. So we're going to do this summer and be able to get results back to TDOT, and they're going to actually build this road later this summer, and Eric and I will go out and see the work. So thanks.
Thank you.